Rock bottom has a strange side effect. It deletes your tolerance for bullshit. Not slowly, not politely. It just evaporates. At first, rock bottom looks like collapse. Life falls apart, your nervous system is fried, and you're trying to remember how to function like a normal human. But once the dust settles and your brain starts coming back online, something else happens. Your pattern recognition gets sharp, painfully sharp. You start seeing the dynamics you ignored before, the one-sided relationships, the emotional labor you were doing for people who couldn't even manage their own moods, the conversations where you explained yourself 17 different ways just to be understood. Here's the uncomfortable truth a lot of empaths run into. You weren't just surrounded by chaos. You were surrounded by people who benefited from you absorbing it. Empaths are incredible at reading energy. Unfortunately, that skill often comes with a terrible side hustle. Over-accommodating everyone else's dysfunction. You smooth things over. You give the benefit of the doubt. You try to keep the peace. Meanwhile, someone else is over there running a full manipulation strategy and calling it miscommunication. Let's call that what it is. Bullshit. Manipulation isn't confusion. It's control with a polite mask. And rock bottom has a funny way of ripping that mask off. Once you've lost enough, you stop performing for people who never had your back. You stop explaining your boundaries like a customer service rep. You stop shrinking your truth to make other people comfortable. You start realizing something wild. A lot of your exhaustion wasn't from being an empath. It was from tolerating way too much nonsense. Healing doesn't mean you lose empathy. It means you upgrade it. Empathy plus discernment is a dangerous combination. Dangerous for manipulators. Anyway, you still care about people. You just stop volunteering to be their emotional shock absorber. You stop confusing intensity with connection. You stop mistaking attention for respect. And you definitely stop negotiating with people who treat boundaries like a personal insult. Because healthy people don't panic when you say no. Only people who benefited from your lack of boundaries lose their damn minds about it. That's not your problem. That's their business model collapsing. Rock bottom strips the illusions. About your life. About certain people. About the roles you were playing just to keep everything from falling apart. Once you see it, the whole dynamic changes. You get quieter, calmer, more selective with your energy, less interested in drama, more interested in peace. Not because you became cold, but because you stopped buying the bullshit. That's the healed empath. Still compassionate, still aware, just a lot harder to manipulate. And frankly, that makes you inconvenient as hell to the wrong people. Good. Let them be uncomfortable. Your job is to stop abandoning yourself just to keep the peace.